Welcome everybody. Today we are playing a Irem game from 1993, Ninja Baseball Batman. This is a super fun beat 'em up. Um, it's one of these games. It was not popular at all in the U.S. It did have a U.S. release um, in 1993, but total units were like 1,042. And it was popular in Japan, but in the US, they only sold like 43, 47 cabinets, something like that. It was under 50. Um, but thanks to emulation and its appearance on other systems being licensed, it has become quite popular as one of these like hidden beat 'em up gems from the early 90s. And it's one of these, it's so wacky and colorful and fun that we think it's like, oh yeah, it's this crazy Japanese game, especially since it was popular in Japan, but not in the US. However, this is really interesting to me. The interesting fact is it was actually created by Drew Maniscalco. Probably mispronounced his name, but an American based in Seattle, Redmond, Washington, the Seattle area, at least, because Irem USA, Irem America, had their offices in Redmond, and he was the sales manager for them, and he created this game after reading an article in USA Today about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and one of the Batman movies being like the top grossing movies. So that inspired him to create his own superhero. Which explains, I really do love this game, but it's very derivative. Ninja Baseball Batman. It's that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles same sort of flow. Like, let's be wacky with it. But it does have so much awesome character to it that makes it stand out as, a really cool original thing. Now, I'm taking some time here, letting the attract mode go, and I'm going to go through the history before we dive into the gameplay of it, because I think there's a lot worth talking about here. It's a 4-player game, and originally it was going to be like a 2-player sort of Super Mario style adventure game. But then they're like, well, having 2 players alternating was definitely out of fashion at that time. I mean, think about 1992, 1993. You had like, beat 'em ups were big, 2-player simultaneous. You had like the fighting games coming out and allowing for that. But then you had like the 3 and 4-player cabinets for beat 'em up games becoming more and more popular, especially after Konami did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which was, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was a massive cultural phenomenon anyway, but the arcade game was a massive hit, having that 4-player cabinet. So Irem wanted to do a 4-player thing. So it became changed into a 4-player belt scrolling beat 'em up. And so the characters kind of changed. But it's cool because they're all, I didn't realize this at first, but they're inspired by, or at least named after, original players, or like actual baseball players, I should say. The original was to call them Mickey and Millie after Mickey Mantle and Willie Mays. But once it became 4-player, it became more of like the current day popular players. So they were named after Jose Canseco, Ryan Sandberg, Roger Clemens, and Darryl Strawberry. And I think that they made a mistake on the naming the characters. Not the players that they chose, but the color palettes that they chose for the characters. Like Jose Canseco, I associate with the Oakland A's, so I would have made him green. Roger Clemens, Boston Red Sox, make him red. Ryan Sandberg, blue. Chicago Cubs. But then you have Darryl Strawberry, who, with the Mets, and that's blue too, so it doesn't work. But they got that character right, at least. So, I mean, you could have had like a yellow character and put in like Andy Van Slyke from the Pirates. I guess, you could. I don't want to say Bonds because fuck Barry Bonds. I can't stand that guy. So, but he would have been one. So you could have had that the yellow character be a Pittsburgh Pirate. I'm a Pirates fan, a little biased there, so I'll openly admit that. But I do think that that's pretty cool that how they were kind of named after those guys and based on them. The interesting thing is how it went from like these being guys, baseball players or whatever, to I think they're robots in this. I'm not sure. A lot went from like his original designs and kind of vision, and then Irem in Japan that developed it made some changes and stuff, but they used his concepts, and he like came up with like the bosses and everything, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so very interesting history about that. I didn't realize that this was born from Irem America's offices, and I think that's really cool. It's really too bad that this didn't get more sales in American arcades. Like I said, there were under 50 cabinets in the U.S. So if you ever saw this in the wild and played it, I would love to hear about that. Where did you see it? Did you play it? What did you think back then? Let me know in the comments if you did encounter this back in the day, because it definitely was a rare one. Yeah, so I guess one of the things, and this is all from the ninjabaseballbatman.com website. There's a great interview with Drew, the creator, and they're asking him. Oh yeah, so grand total was 1,042 cabinets worldwide, which wasn't bad. Japan had 489 units sold. In the rest of Asia, there were 510 units sold, but only 43 in the US, which is unfortunate, especially considering like all the great reviews that the game got back in the day. And I mean, even today, like this is talked about as like this amazing hidden gem from back in the golden age of beat 'em ups, that didn't get its due at all back then. I guess part of that was like the marketing wasn't really there for the game. Apparently Irem had just become a licensee for Nintendo, so they were putting most of their resources towards making console games for like the Super Nintendo and stuff, and not really focusing too much on the coin op market, which, you know, at that time, kind of understandable. I mean, like, this was when, you know, right before or during the time when Street Fighter 2 was getting huge and kind of rejuvenating things a little bit, and then right before NBA Jam was also helping kind of rejuvenate the market coin up scene, but then it just, that bubble burst pretty quickly. Um, so Drew had left Irem and went to Data East USA. So even though he had created like a bunch of like marketing materials and stuff for it, he wasn't able to help market his game essentially. And so with Irem's focus on the console market, and Drew leaving, going to Data East USA, the game didn't really have any direction. And he's saying that he had like this great, beautiful full cabinet art package, great sales brochure, promo items, and that when he left, Irem had everything they needed to promote the game, but they didn't use any of it. And he said he was disappointed when he saw the game complete at a trade show, because I guess they took his name off of the on-screen credits, which that would hurt. But it didn't really show well. So like the art package that they had done for the cabinet was replaced with generic Irem stickers, and he just said it looked terrible, and that the attract mode storyline went by so quickly that no one could read it. Which, you know, watching this, okay, you know, there's a little bit here and there, and we get into it more once we start the game. But I don't think that the storyline goes by nearly as fast as it did in Knuckle Fight. If you saw that, where like that was a fast scroll. I could not read that without slowing it down. So, but yeah, nobody really was able to get sucked into the story of the game with it, which is pretty wild. I'm looking forward to going through all of that with you guys. Now, the other thing is, like, he puts part of the blame with that myth that, oh, it was too hard to play for American players. So it was for Japanese players. American players just can't play it as well. So I'm like, I don't agree with that. I don't think that's the case, because we got harder games a lot of times than what they had in Japan. Bayou Billy, looking at you. So was that it? I mean, there's definitely a difference in the arcade cultures, the coin op operation philosophies in Japan and America, where it was more come sit down, hang out, be there for a while playing it. Whereas like in America, we had the stand up cabinets versus like the sit down candy cabs, and it was like every 45 seconds we want you putting a new quarter in, kind of thing. So you know, there's definitely those differences. And if this was one that was set up to just kind of suck quarters out of you, then yeah, that would push people off. But I don't really think that it has that kind of difficulty to it. It's definitely a hard one, like for challenging for beat 'em up, but I don't think it's definitely not as bad as some of the others I've played on this channel. Which you can check out and see for yourself. So, never a home version of this released, unfortunately. And I guess Arcade Legends has it available in their systems. which is like, the home arcade cabinet system. So it's licensed and loaded onto that. But no home versions, and it's something I doubt we will ever see. And I think that is because of rights issues. So Irem Japan, they retained all the rights for the video game Ninja Baseball Batman because they designed the game and everything. Drew holds the copyrights to the characters and the title because as the creator. So you can go to ninjabaseballbatman.com. You can buy merch for it. He's got a comic book that I think expands on the story and everything too. But as I think because of that split, we're going to be unlikely to ever see a sequel to this or a proper home release, unfortunately. So that is the story of Ninja Baseball Batman. Very cool game, and let's go ahead and dive in and start playing. So he says, okay, they thought it was a little too hard. We're going to see if we can get through this first stage on 4 quarters. And we will start with Captain Jose, I think. I like it employed. All right, yeah. Story mode does scroll by a little too fast. Stage 1 in Seattle. That's awesome. I love seeing Seattle in games. Here we go. I mean, we're not doing too bad here. It's early in the stage, but... All right, there we go. Now we're getting our asses kicked. Yep. Lost our first life. Oh yeah, these guys are tough. Not so tough now. Oh, damn. There we get some food. I love the fact that we're fighting a plane on the plane. We've got the cheerleaders to come and drop some food for us. That'll come in handy. Might as well get that last one. Not too bad. See, we made it through that first stage on our first quarter. And we got the bat back, so that's 1 of 6 down. Now we get to go to the steamship in Cisco. Those guys look like they're from some cartoon. I can't remember what. And there we go. We're on our first continue. Let's go with Rhino. Oh, man. Oh. These squid guys are really annoying. Yeah, because of that. Like I said, I mean, it feels like the game has like pretty good balance. Oh no, he got us. So when you're flashing red, you can do like the special, power attack that usually will cost you a little life if you do it. But when you're flashing red, you can do that basically unlimited with no cost until you either die or heal. Didn't need that, but now we're at the second boss. All right. Oh, he got us. All right, we'll go on to Roger. Who just got half his life taken away. Yep. Like he's bonus stage. No, not enough. Couldn't crush the ball. All right, now we're in Las Vegas. Now these guys are some of the tougher guys in the game. You get really annoying. Like, not so bad right now, but later in the stage, oof. I do like the variety that they have. We got the Flatwoods monster. Nice to see. I don't know what's doing in Las Vegas, but probably gambling and blow. Oh. All right. Oh, no, come on. Get there. Ah. All right, let's see how Strawberry does. Daryl. Straw. What? Clearly the Donatello of the group. Yeah, stage 3, the difficulty really picks up. We're at the boss. Got that food just in the nick of time. Ooh. Oh, he fucked us up. Go back to Jose. Oops. Yeah, I mean, all right. So we made it through first couple stages on $1. Stage 3, we got to the boss before we had to put more quarters in. So, not. I mean, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think the difficulty is that bad. I mean, I'm definitely not saying it's fairly balanced. I mean, like, I think really well, actually. I mean, you're getting a decent amount of power up. Like, you know, life is well placed. Like, it knows when you should need them. It gives them to you in that kind of clutch. So if the management is there, you know. Ah, that's nice. Hopefully we'll get some food here because we definitely need it after that. One more hit and we're dead. There we go. Go with Roger. I liked him. Oh, nice. I didn't know you could, like, pick these guys up. They definitely get frustrated. Well. Oh, come on. That was cheap. What the hell? It's just the Ghost Buffalo. What a great boss. Back to Jose. Oh, damn. Damn. Yeah, what's I was saying about balance? Now it's really getting hard. This fucker does a ton of damage. Wow. Alright, we got the glove. There's a pair of spikes in Florida. Cleats. Jesus. I think I'll stick with Jose for a while. Weird factory. You can tell it was the early 90s because this is in a factory in America. So we were still actually manufacturing things back then. Everything hadn't been completely outsourced yet. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the difficulty getting ramped up. But, you know, there. Look, now we're back to full health. Mechanical alligator, love it. There's something I really like about names like that, where it's like, alright, what should we call this guy? Mechanical alligator? It's fun. Oh man. Oh man, I'm not even able to get out of the way. Didn't do it. Let's go back with Roger, see how he does. I like Roger. Ah, these... Can we get him? No, no. Hate that being right there. And then having to continue. Let's go to their hideout and beat them up. I love it. All right. Come on. Ah. Stage 6 in Chicago. Like the gangster, the monster dogs. Oh, he got me. Get smile. Oh yeah, you know, something to be noted is like you'll have those cheerleaders show up, and every now and then when you get like the pink makeshift villain, I love it. It's like, yeah, I'll just throw a few things together to be a bad guy. Why not? It's a makeshift villain. He's got cute little bows. Well, oh man, those guys are getting me. They're getting me good. How'd he get up so fast? Oh man. But yeah, so anytime there's that one item that's the heart, it says like pink on it. When we pick that up, okay, you'll get cheerleaders that come and nice statue. And we'll have to wait to hear about the cheerleaders. We found all the items. Now we have to put them in order. So we... Uh-oh, we missed one. Ha ha ha. So it was you, Commissioner. You're responsible for this huge mess. This is where it all falls apart for me. And I love it because it's ridiculous. I hid the items. We were sent to recover the items by the Commissioner himself. And it turns out that the Commissioner is the bad guy. Like, what the hell is going on? Oh, yeah. I saw these items, Ninja Baseball, Batman, and friends. I need you to go find them. I need you to go find these items for me. Oh, boy. I stole these items. Like, what the hell? Like, what is he thinking? It doesn't make it absolutely doesn't make sense at all on any level, and I love it. Yeah, like it cracks me up. Instead of being like, oh, that's really stupid, it is really stupid, but I think it's really funny. Oh, so here we go. Cheerleaders. Dropping food items, which we need badly. Thanks, ladies. Ooh. Oh, man, you guys. So, yeah. Like, what's up with that? We don't have cheerleaders in baseball here. And I think that's unfortunate because, like, baseball cheerleaders over in Asia, they're awesome. Like, I love it. I mean, it's just fun. I mean, like, I think it's a different sort of thing than what we would have, or like what we think of for cheerleaders here. Anyway, so probably wouldn't really work, but like in America. But I think it's really cool. I would love to go to Japan, Taiwan, Korea, and just see a baseball game. Man, just for the cheerleaders. Just like the whole presentation. See how they handle like the stadium presentation versus the American stadium presentation. I mean, like, we get like the cool 7 inning stretch that I don't know what they do over there. I don't know if it's like if that's when they have like the big dance performance, like the cheerleaders do something, or if they have things like, you know, the pierogi races, that sort of thing. I love like the intermission entertainment that happens at, like, you know, different for every team. Come on. Oh. Thanks, ladies. Oh, he's flying away in the baseball fortress. I was hoping for a little slightly longer break in the action there so I could take a drink. I'll have to wait till the continue screen. But yeah, what a great thing for emulation to get this in front of more people, and to be able to discover it, you know, now in the 2000s, like 2010 is when it really started picking up, and we didn't have that before. I mean, this would just be another amazing game that we didn't know about. I'm gonna go with Roger because he could throw this guy, I think. I definitely don't like playing with Rhino. Daryl's okay. He's a little slow. I don't think he has like the sort of range to make up for it. I like Roger. I like Jose. Oh, boss rush. This is gonna hurt us. Ah. It's still like, I love the fact that we originally fought Windy Plane on a plane. I don't know why that is so funny to me. God. Yep. Hey. The King Babe. I wonder what that's referencing. I just drank 47 beers, and I need you to go find these items, Ninja Baseball Batman. These items that I stole. And then I stole them, and then I hid them, and I need you to bring them to me at the Stadium Fortress. I don't understand any of the plan here. Something I would love to ask Drew about with his involvement in the story, and like, what's the motivation of the King Babe here? Let's give Straw another try. Daryl. Oof. I wish more games would sample the Howard Dean scream. And when I say more games, I mean like all games. When somebody does an attack or something, they just go, yeah! Is that it? All stage cleared? Oh, cool. I thought there was going to be another phase. The case has been... Oh, wait a minute. I must punish you. I'll never forgive you. Oh, shit. And he just... To the moon! There they are. What a game. What a ride. Oh, I hope you have enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it. This is really such a fun game, and you absolutely should check it out. This is... I'm really glad that it is getting the love now that it should have received in the 90s, but unfortunately missed out on, because this is just such a well-made game. It's got so much character to it. The controls handle really nicely. It is difficult, you know. Be expected to put some credits in, but overall, I really think it's pretty balanced, and just a super fun game. Definitely a fun multiplayer thing with your friends. So thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It really helps me out. And again, let me know what you think of Ninja Baseball Batman in the comments. Did you play this back in the day? Have you ever seen it in the wild? In her original cabinet? I would love to know where, especially, you know, back in the 90s, because this is a really great game. Irem did a fantastic job with it, and I think, you know, Drew Maniscalco did a great job creating these characters and doing the design of them, just making it super fun. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and that allows you to... The game is having fun as you're having fun with the game. So it absolutely fantastic, and can't say enough good things about it. Definitely one of those hidden gems worth checking out. I do hope that one day we get a proper home release of it, or even a sequel. So especially now that, you know, there is a beat 'em up revival seeming to be happening, old school style. It'd be perfect for Ninja Baseball Batman 2. But again, thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.